Hello, Cross Point Elementary. My name is Rolanda Adolph. I am an attorney, also known as a lawyer. First of all, I want to tell you thank you for allowing me to be part of your career day. We are going to talk about what does it mean to be a lawyer. But before I start talking about it, I want to ask you, what do you think a lawyer does?
Eat?
Defend their clients.
No, why are you asking me these questions now? I don't know, but when my daddy went to see a lawyer and I went with him, they had these really huge books that they said they read all the time. I don't know, they must love reading.
Go to the courthouse? Those were all very good answers. I especially like the one about eating. Lawyers do eat a lot, and yes, we also read a lot too. Lawyers are people who study and know the law pretty well. A law is similar to a rule. You know, we all have rules. Rules are here to keep us safe. For example, of course, I'm sure you have many rules at home. One of the most common rules that kids may have at home is that your bedtime. Maybe your bedtime is at 8 p.m. If you decide to break that law, that rule, and go to sleep at 9 p.m., you may get in trouble. And if you find yourself getting into trouble, you'll need a lawyer to defend you. In the real world, outside your home, those type of lawyers are called criminal attorneys, criminal defense attorneys. There are many different type of lawyers. Let's say you do want to become a lawyer and you are into music, you like music. You could become an entertainment law attorney. Let's say you like to play sports a lot, right? You're good in soccer, football, or you're a great cheerleader. You could be a sports attorney. I do personal injury law. That only means if somebody gets hurt, I help that person make money for their pain and suffering. If they lost any money from work, I help them get back on their own 2 feet. There are other type of lawyers. If you like animals, you could be an attorney for an animal organization. So I don't want you to think just because lawyers study the law, it's something boring. Whatever you like, whatever subject that you're into, there are rules/laws that regulate that subject, and you could become a lawyer for that particular subject. So a lawyer is really anybody who likes rules, follow the rules, know the rules, and can help other people with the rules. Any questions?
So, where do lawyers work?
That's a great question. There's a lot of different places lawyers could work. Some lawyers work from home. Others could work different offices. We have lawyers that work at the courthouse, and I work here. This is my office. Any other questions?
I have a question. How do you become a lawyer?
That's a good question. All questions are good questions. I'm glad you guys are being very involved in asking me these questions. Thank you. Well, you're already doing what you need to do. You're in school. You're going to have to get as many A's as possible, which for you, it's possible. Mom and Dad will help you study. And after you graduate high school, you go to a 4-year university. You could also go to your community college. It really doesn't matter. After you get your BA, your bachelor's degree, you'll find out what that means sooner or later. Then you graduate college and you go to law school. Law school is an additional 3 years, and it's hard, it's grueling, it's a lot of studying, but it's certainly something that you could do because, well, let's face it, you can do just about anything. Yeah, that's how you get to law school or you become a lawyer. Any other questions?
I have a question. What qualities do you need to become a good lawyer?
That's a great question. It's also pretty hard, so I'm glad I brought my notebook with me. Well, the first quality is you have to be able to pay attention to details. Details are very important in the law. For example, if I tell you that I'm wearing a black jacket, you have to be able to remember that, well, she said she's wearing a black jacket. Or you have to be detailed enough to say, hold on, that's not a black jacket, it's a red jacket. No, I'm kidding, it's a blue jacket. But that's what I mean, you have to really pay attention to details. You also have to have a passion for the law, meaning you have to like the law. And the law, like I said before, are like rules. You have to know the rules, you have to like the rules, and you have to be able to explain to someone how to follow the rules. So that's very important. And finally, you have to like to be around people, because lawyers work with people. So if you like people, you like the rules, and you pay attention to details, you'll be a great lawyer someday, I'm sure of it. Any other questions before I leave?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why did you become a lawyer?
That's a hard question. I haven't thought about that one in a while. Why did I become a lawyer? I simply like helping people. But there are many different reasons why someone could become a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, you get to say, I'm a lawyer. And people like to say that sometimes. Lawyers do make a lot of money, so at least some lawyers do. I don't know about me, but most lawyers make a lot of money, so you'll be able to buy extra toys for your brother or sister, so you'll have money for that. But most people, like myself, we like to help people. When people get into trouble or when people get hurt, we like to help them, and that's why I became a lawyer. Thanks for asking that question. Any other questions? All right, Cross Point Elementary School, I hope you enjoyed this career video. I hope you learned a lot, and if you seriously do have any questions, get with your teacher and they will let us know and we'll answer those questions for you. You can always call us. We'll answer any questions that you may have at 561-660-7776. This was a lot of fun talking to you guys. Bye. Stay safe. Bye-bye.